Okay, starting again. So this time, now this is something, this looks very similar to the last sum. And once again, Jasper's and Chris's comments are now recorded for posterity. So 3 minus, so you see, we must do the brackets first, so let's do that. So that minus is going to stay outside the brackets. I'm going to write some big brackets and put the answer in there. Minus 2 times x is minus 2x. And minus 2 times 1, well, that's just minus 2. Why did I keep the big brackets? Because there's a minus outside. And because there's a minus outside, look what happens when I multiply everything by the minus outside. In effect, I'm multiplying by minus 1, and that's going to change every sign inside. There's going to be 3 plus 2x plus 2. This sign changed, and that sign changed, and that equal to minus 3x. And now, once again, I've just got a linear equations. We group our variables. Well, I like the x's on the left, because that's the way I drive. You can put your x's wherever you want, left or right. Well, not wherever, just got two options. But anyway, 3 plus 2 is 5, and we've got 2x plus 5 equals minus 3x. I want my variables on the left, so I'm going to add 3x to this side. I'm going to add 3x to this side. So 2x plus 3x, well, that's 5x plus 5. Minus 3x plus 3x, well, that's 0. That's why I did it. No, there's no x's on the left. But we've got plus 5 on the left, and we don't want that. We want to subtract 5 from both sides, so we do the opposite operation. That moves our things. 5x plus 5 minus 5 is just 5x, and that equals to 0 minus 5, which is minus 5. And now we divide both sides by 5. Why do I do that? Because it's the opposite of multiplying by 5, and if I divide by 5, I'm going to get 1x. 1x is equal to minus 5, and that's also, but that's minus divided by plus is a minus, 5 divided by 5 is a 1. Great. Next, how did you do?
I haven't got enough to
Okay, number 11. What are we doing here? Once again, we're just breaking the brackets initially. So let's do it. 2 times 5, that's 10m. 2 times 3 is 6. Now this is multiplied by minus. There's not two brackets, so I can just do one. Minus times 2m is minus 2m. And minus times plus 4 is minus 4. And that equals to 2 times 3, which is 6m. Multiplying the brackets again, and 2 times 6 is 12. Once again, broken brackets, just a straightforward linear equation. Get the variables on one side. 10m minus 2m, that's 8m, so I can do a little bit already. So I can simplify 8m. Plus 6 minus 4 is plus 2, is equal to 6m plus 12. We want numbers on one side, so I'm going to subtract 2 from this side and subtract 2 from this side. Do the same thing on both sides. So we got, but at the same time, I'm going to save a bit of time. I'm going to subtract 6m from this side and subtract 6m from this side. Why do it in 2 steps when you can do it in 1? So let's see what we've got. 8m minus 6m, well, that's just 2m. Plus 2 minus 2 is 0. 6m minus 6m is 0. And plus 12 minus 2 is 10. Great. What am I doing to the m at the moment? I'm multiplying it by 2. What's the opposite of multiplying by 2? Dividing by 2. Where must I divide by 2? On both sides. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 what? 1m. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. Fantastic.